there was another shooting this week. Last week. Can I just say this? Not one more funeral, not one more headline, not one more SWAT team, not one more America. We in this country, whether it's San Bernardino or Colorado Springs or what took place in South Carolina, there was another mass shooting in Georgia as well. Or as Georgia or South Carolina, I can't remember now, it's escaping me. But another mass shooting by a looned maniac, right? Now we're talking about, in this particular case in Colorado Springs, we're talking about Robert Lee Deere, a 57-year-old who was arrested Friday after a 5-hour standoff at a Planned Parenthood facility. Now, the reason why he went into the facility is because he wanted to stop the sale of living baby parts. Now, there's a lot of speculation. We at the Fowler Show do not engage in speculation, but people are saying that the reason why he did this is because, Carly Fiorina and other candidates go around saying that Planned Parenthood is selling live baby body parts, which is just not really true. That we already talked about this on the show. Okay? Now, let me make this very, very clear distinction for folks at home. You can hate me if you want to. I could give two craps if you hate me. But I will go to my grave believing that America's women have a right to control over their uterus. And I believe the decision should be made between a doctor and her patient and not between the government and the woman. Okay? I'm not saying that I believe in abortion. I think there's a difference between pro-choice and being pro-abortion. I think abortion should be the last option that a person has. But I do believe they should be allowed to have that option. So does the Supreme Court in the Roe v. Wade decision. Okay? And what Planned Parenthood does is it gives these women the ability to make this choice safely under the care of medical professionals. Okay? Now, let me also say to folks at home that 97% of the work that Planned Parenthood does has nothing to do with abortions. It's about providing STD screenings. It's about counseling. It's about making sure women get birth control. Okay, it's about helping women getting access to mammogram screenings and pap smear screenings. It's about helping men get access to testicular cancer screenings and prostate screenings. Planned Parenthood is not what people make it out to be. And I will go to my grave defending Planned Parenthood because in a lot of parts of the country, there are no other health options for women. Nobody's educating women about condoms or educating young people about condoms. First of all, I think we need to have a whole curriculum dedicated to comprehensive sex education. But that's another story for another day. So when you put that into play with the fact that you have a crazy man, Robert Louis Deere, 57, right, walking into a Planned Parenthood believing they're harvesting live baby parts, which is just utterly and completely and totally not true, you have a problem on your hands. And what boggles the mind to me, America, what really blows me about this whole situation is I guarantee you Robert Louis Deere and all the people who are quote unquote far right, Christian conservative, pro-right maniacs don't like Planned Parenthood. And here's why they don't like Planned Parenthood, right? Because they in their minds believe for some sick, twisted and insane reason that it is perfectly okay for them to go in and basically take away a woman's right to make choices. But when the woman makes the choice that she's supposed to make, right? When she makes the choice, they don't give a shit about the baby. They don't give a shit about the baby. They don't care remotely about the baby. They will cut WIC, they will cut Section 8 housing, they will cut public education. They will literally starve the child. They literally will throw the baby out with the bathwater. Literally. So it blows my mind. This whole shooting blows my mind. And I think our thoughts and prayers go out to these individuals that died. But let's be real for a second. Those people who are out there talking about, our thoughts and prayers, but they don't give a shit about solving gun control, and it's bullshit. Faith without works is death, America. Point blank, period.